Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and look what arrived today. This is my order that I placed during Pandora's winter sale, 50% off retired items. And let's just get started and open this up. So I am very fortunate to actually even have this because UPS delivered this to the wrong address and I had to track it down. It was delivered to a house number that was really similar to mine. So I feel very lucky that I did manage to receive this order, considering that it went to the wrong house. So we've got 2 boxes, and I have been patiently watching other people's hauls and loving seeing what they chose. And I can't wait to share with you what's inside of these boxes. So let's start with this one. And I'm gonna start right away with the bracelet. So as you probably noticed and others have mentioned, it seems like Pandora is no longer carrying Star Wars. Maybe the license time period expired, and I could not resist picking up a second of the Star Wars bracelet. So the bracelet has Star Wars on one side and it's duplicated on the opposite side. And like my first bracelet, it seems like it's really stiff right by the clasp, but a little bit more relaxed into the center of the bracelet. So it is a very firm clasp. So this here is my first Star Wars bracelet design, and I really enjoyed the gold and the darker colors, the gold and the black, and all the two-tone charms that I have on here. Excuse the paper cut on my finger there. But I did receive BB-8, added it to this bracelet, but to be honest, I kind of preferred the bracelet design without BB-8. So having a second bracelet, it kind of resolves that for me, that I can do a secondary design outside of the black and the gold. And also, I do think that Pandora Star Wars is going to hold its value fairly well. It was only, what, 2 years? Maybe longer, but I think about 2 years that we've had Star Wars. So having said that, I decided to get a few more Star Wars charms that I didn't have previously in my collection. Such a great time to buy them at 50% off. This one is Grogu and Crib Charm. And it's like a more rounded charm. It's very plain at the back and the bottom. And all the detail is right in the front. I love the use of enamel for his eyes. He's got a little hand just kind of creeping up there. One's holding onto the edge, one's like he's waving hello. His ears, and just a really cute charm. And this is Stormtrooper. You've got the white enamel with the black. I wonder if this white enamel is going to turn that little bit of a creamier shade that sometimes Pandora's white enamel does. Look at the bottom. That's where they put the Pandora and then the Lucasfilms right there. And I just think they did such a good job with that, how it's a little bit rounded at the bottom, the helmet. And this is Ewok, and such a cute little teddy bear charm. No enamel on this one though, so once it oxidizes a little bit more, it'll be that much better, that much more detailed. And the way he's holding onto the staff, the cute little ears, the facial expression. Like I mentioned, it does need to oxidize a little bit. There is the bottom of his feet. And the back of the charm has the Pandora and the Lucasfilms hallmark. And the last Star Wars item I picked out is the Death Star clip. I have one of these on my other bracelet, but I thought it might be nice to have a pair of them if I ever wanted to have a pair in the future. And there's the back, the hallmark, and just a really detailed clip. So on my bracelet, I've got the clip on one side, but on the other side, I use the globe clip. So I might leave it like that and put the clip on the other bracelet, or maybe I'll match them up, but we will see. So BB-8 will be moving over with the new charms. And I think most of these charms, and there are definitely a few other Star Wars charms, are still available with Pandora. They're just 30% off right now, but that is still a great discount on Star Wars. I do think these charms are going to hold their value. The next little charm I picked out is the Compass Me Dangle. The front of it has that pink CZ in the center of the compass rose. And while the back doesn't have the CZ, it's still really pretty. I like that use of texture that they used on the back. So this box has one more charm inside, and let me open up this bag. And this charm has been on my wish list for a long time. I think most Disney lovers have this charm. This one is Dumbo. And Dumbo's got his flying ears and little blue CZ crystal eyes. And here is the back of the charm. So the bail has a CZ in the back and the front. And there is the hallmark, the S925 ALE. The Disney on one side, and then you've got the Pandora on the other. And the way Dumbo is sitting and just, I don't know, his position is just absolutely adorable. He looks like such a sweet little baby. His ears move up and down versus side to side. And this one, I'm so happy to finally add this one to my collection. So we're gonna move on to the second box, and I'm just gonna reach in and grab a charm. And this one is kind of a petite charm. I actually expected it to be a little bit bigger. It's Pandora's Cute Chick. So you've got a little bit of oxidized feathers, and this little chick does have some blue CZ eyes. I'm wondering if it's a flipper. Actually, it's not too bad at all. No, he kind of stays in place. He's nicely weighted. And then the back of the charm, there's this little tail feathers, the back of his feet. This is my spring bracelet design that I absolutely love. I love this bracelet so much. And I actually purchased this cute little chick to go in the center of the bracelet in between these two daisies, right where I have my little Pandora panda. Just in case I ever want to take my little panda off and put him into a different design, I was thinking that this little chick would look really sweet right in the center as well with this little blue eye. So they're about the same size. I think that will work out. The next item that I purchased is my second Pandora Me in this haul, and it's the tie-dye round connector. I think the colors on this is really pretty. You've got the pink, but it's not a super bright pink, a little bit of golden yellow, and then kind of like a teal color, a teal green, or yeah, I think that's more green than blue. So to open this, you just have to compress a little bit. These are really good for adding the little dangles. And I think when Pandora Me goes on for 50% off, it's so nice because it is a little bit of a cheaper price point, that you can add a little bit more variation to your Pandora Me collection. And the designs, they're so fun to create. The next two items are wrapped in tissue, so you probably know they're Pandora Rose or the gold plated. Let me take them both out of their packaging together. So these are called the Polished Ribbons Clip Charm, and these were such a great value at 50% off. And I do like sometimes having a plain clip that doesn't have any CZs or like a really loud pattern to it. Just makes the other charms on a bracelet stand out. So not much to these clips. They just have the little ribbons that are running through, and they're kind of a petite clip. This next little dangle has been on my wish list for quite a while. It's Belle's Infinity and Rose. And I always have been attracted to that warm yellow CZ right in the center. If I kind of hold it this way, you can see it has some rose cutouts that kind of shine through. You've got the Infinity. It looks like there's a stone right there at the top. Or no, actually there isn't, just a little petal design. And then you've got the rose right at the bottom. Look how pretty that rose is. Oh my goodness. I think this charm is versatile enough that you can put it on any design. It doesn't have to go with other Belle charms or on a Disney related bracelet. I think it's going to be fairly versatile, but it is such a pretty colored stone. And here is the back of the charm, so you can see more of the petal cutouts on that rose at the back. It just has a lot of extra little details. And I just noticed on the side of the charm there, you have an extra row of CZs going down either side. This charm is called A Trip to the Galaxy, and I've always been attracted to this charm as soon as it was released. Look at the side detail on this charm. So not only do you have cut out stars and crescent moons, but you also have some CZs. But take a look on top of that galaxy planet. Do you see that ring of silver not even touching the stone? Like it's raised up. That little extra attention to detail is amazing. You've got the little spaceship, a giant star, CZ pattern there, and then some other little details. So some swirly blue enamel in the center. And then do you see how like around the edge, it's all cutouts? It's just that blue enamel right in the center. The back of this charm has some more little swirl patterns there. And then again, that giant CZ in the star. I think this is such a pretty charm. I liked it as soon as I saw it. And yeah, I'm glad I held off, but I do have a design in mind for this beauty. So these were my picks from Pandora's Winter 50% off sale. And I did place another order with Pandora online because the day after the sale ended, so for 30% off, they added a whole bunch of charms to the last chance section. And there was a few charms in there that kind of got away from me in previous releases and previous sales. So I was really happy to see that, and I did place a small order with them, so I'll be doing that unboxing coming up. But let me know in the comments below if we chose any similar items and what you chose in the sale. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.